Oh, we're live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Wrigley's video blog. I'm Airy Sky. Got updates for you and updates for you and updates for you. It's been 3 days since I did a YouTube vid for you all. Apparently Zoe's out doing her own thing, and I was like, you know what? Zoe's on her own thing, I'm on my own thing, to hell with it. So today we're going to be talking about groceries, and I need to let Higgins know. I got a couple updates for you all. Anyways, got a message, Higgins, old boy. So I went shopping today. Okay, I went shopping today. Actually, I went to the store. You know. So anyways. The Higgins old boy should be logging in soon. So I went to the store today. I know my family does. Apparently, is ignoring me. They did email and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting you." They call it Baby Tara. Tara's. I can't give you guys their last name, so we're just gonna nickname it Baby Tara. Apparently, it's a female baby Chihuahua, as my husband would say. So I'm going to go on to Instagram for a minute. I need to let Zoe know that if she wants to see me for a few minutes, that she can, because I'm here to talk about the groceries.
The Chihuahua Chihuahua.
Yeah. Oh.
Mexico is a state with that name.
So apparently Zoe sent me a latest pic. Pretty beautiful. See, he's got cute little chipmunk cheeks. Hee. All right, so I went shopping, everyone, part of my prepping back thing. So today was one of those shoddy days, where I actually got up, no arguments. Chloe was kind of complaining. Finally, Chloe's like, and she's right there, so I'm just going to say it anyway. She can get mad if she wants, otherwise it's just all for fun tonight. But she's like, I'm going to go. So it was like shower, tub, shower. I watched for 3 hours. Finally, she gets out. I said, "Oh, are you going to the food bank?" I'm thinking about it. Well, anyways, I was like, whatever. I'm like, whatever. I'm like the old crusty lady, whatever. So finally, she goes out, and I was like, fine, whatever. So she goes out to the food bank, comes back, and she's like, oh, it's a pretty good load. I said, do you regret going? She said, no. So what did we get? 2 pounds of pistachios. Oh, yeah, pistachio nuts. Trying to hoard them. They gave us some fresh, tasty hamburger, another thing of milk, so I can have some milk to drink tonight. Forgot to get milk. Anyways, then I still got 3 beers left. Chloe picked me up. She's like, I'll get you some more tomorrow. Good, because I'll need them. Then I have these bratwursts I haven't tested yet. The cheese ones. They taste really good. Now, I did pick up, let me show you what I picked up. These Smart Chicken organic uncured chicken sausages. Let me tell you, I had 2 different flavors tonight. Nasty as hell. But I kept writing Chloe, and I told Chloe, are you blind? Oh, yeah, I'm blind. I'm a retarded person. She always does that sometimes, and she gets mad, combative. So I finally said to Chloe, so today the good Lord sitting there and I'm playing my game, I'm God's prophet. And the good Lord says to me, hey, lazy bum, get up and do something. Yeah, all right. By the way, God's name is Papa. Hello, Zoe. So, what happens? Get off your lazy butt and do something. So Chloe's like, I'm going to the store. I said, okay. So I said, oh, can you help me find my hat? And she's like, fine, I get it. And she puts it on my head. And I said, okay, cool. I'm going to the store. And I said, okay. So I went and then she changed like 3 different outfits. It's like, what the hell are you changing 3 outfits for? I'm hot. I'm like, whatever. No one's going to screw you in that form. Meaning jokingly, trying to say they're hot. I threw that in there. She's like, that's not funny. So anyways, I put my hat on. Then I was sitting there My hat, which by the way, I think went into storage again. I don't know where it is. I have a captain's hat, and I wear it from time to time. So I put my captain's hat on and put some pants on somewhere around here. You know what? You guys don't need to see me with my captain's cat, anyways. This is a story time, anyways. Unless you guys want to see the captain's cat. I think it's in the bedroom. Let me look. Not in here. Yeah, what's this now? So, anyways, I got my cat, and then Chloe's like, I'm going to the store. And I'm like, okay. So I'm putting my pants that I had my fresh clothes on. She's like, I'm putting my, And of course, you know me. I'm like, okay. And then she looks at me and I got fresh pants on. And then she's like, I don't know where my hat is. You know what? We'll find it later. The hat's not that important. I don't think. So then she turns around. She says, why are you getting it? So she turns around. She says, oh, is my hat down there? Oh, well. Then I get my shoes on, right? And then she sees me packing a pipe. She says, oh, you're going to smoke a pipe. So finally we get everything done. And I said, oh, no, good Lord told me to get off my butt and go outside. Well, it's about time. You need exercise. So I go and we get to a certain point. I'm like, oh, crap, my purse. Chloe goes and gets it. So I'm sitting there and finally we get to about one-third the way there. And I'm like, oh, crap. My debit card. Chloe turns around and leaves to go get the debit card. So then finally I'm waddling around, and a couple policemen stop and I'm like, fine. So finally Chloe gets my debit card. Says here. Driving restriction. Yeah, so anyways, earlier, I got to tell you another story after this that's really interesting, okay? So I'm sitting around minding my own business, and I get up to the store. And I'm going through the store. Chloe's like, I gotta go pay. Not the Forrest Gump thing. So Chloe leaves, right? And I'm sitting there and people are like, next thing you know, I'm like, one person, two persons, several people calling, complaining to the police and everything. I'm walking through the store, I'm not stealing anything. It was just I had Moppy with me, Moppy's service dog. I'm like, let's see how this plays out. Don't have my scanner with me, so I can't hear what's going on the radio end. I should take my scanner with me next time I will. It was kind of entertaining watching the police go this way and that way and stuff. And meanwhile, I'm going through and I get these sausages. But I got the sausages on my second round, because I went through the store the first time, right? So then when I was there, I went down to the frozen food aisle because I told Chloe I needed to find these. Salisbury steak by Stouffer's. I want to try this one, right? So she's like, she made homemade salads the other day, and I'm telling you, the formula was nasty as hell. They make you put Worcestershire, mustard, and ketchup, in the formula. And I was like, you know what? And it was expensive. It's like $30 for one person's meal, And then Chloe's like, I'll freeze the other 4 for you. So I got extra Salisbury steaks in there. So I told Chloe, look, next time you cook them, reheat the meat, cook it for like 45 minutes in the oven, and make sure to get some gravy. When you heat the gravy up, throw some onions in it and throw the onions on top. Maybe a little garlic too on the top. And the Salisbury steak should be edible, but it's that flavor of the frozen Salisbury steak that was pretty bad. So anyways, I go in and I grab these sausages, And then before I got to the Salisbury steak, which I told Chloe time and time again, they sell Stouffer's. Look for it. I had to show her where it was. But the Lord's like, you want Salisbury steak by Stouffer's? Go out. Well, so I went out and got it, So I got that. And then I decided afterwards, on my way to look for Stouffer's. Ran into a neighbor. She's like, oh, we haven't seen you in a while. The movie show's real good. Found out it was my neighbor upstairs. She was shopping. She's like, got to make sure the baby gets to pamper. And I'm like, the baby is getting pampered. The only thing the baby needs, I think Chloe's trying to sell me, is a haircut. Come here. Come here. Show the video. Oh, you're a little heavier again. Think of those 3 little bacon strips and those 2 filet mignon pieces I gave you for working today. He wore a service vest for once. So he's like, Mom, I got to go to the store again. Maybe I will soon get some milk and creamer soon. Maybe we'll take a little daytime. Anyways, while I was going through the store, 99% of the store was fully stocked. So I ran into a couple meat people and people I've seen for years. You know, they're asking how I'm doing, talking about the baby. And they're like, we're always stocked. The only difference is the pricing's a little higher because it's an island. And 2 is there's people are panic buying in red states. So what we get, and we stockpile it pretty good. They got extra freezers. They got everything else. They're well stocked. I haven't checked the second store yet. I should have, but you know what? For $8, I can get 2 packages of those cheddar brats, like not the Higgins better cheddar brats, the actual real cheddar brats. But you know what? It was. And then the other thing is, I came home and I was so thirsty. I drank a one of those Italian sparkling drinks, sparkling waters that was flavorful, pretty good. I think I saw some at the grocery store. So next time I'm up there, I might grab a can or some clothes. Like, you want to drink? No, I want to get home. Because I forgot the bathroom and everything. But when I was going through it, I was looking at things and I thought, oh, it's $7 is not bad. I'll try these sausages. So I picked up 3 packages. The first sausage is like, oh my God, what am I eating? Second one, the second package I finished, but I was like, ugh. I had to sample a little more to see if it was the flavor was that. And then I turned to Chloe, because I use my debit card. I'm like, hey, and no offense, but you're gonna have 3 sausages for breakfast tomorrow. Oh, okay, cool. But let me warn you, the flavor might not be there for you. She's like, oh, I'll try it anyways, just once. And if I don't like it, I can give 2 sausages to Moppy. And I'm like, Moppy's heart. You can eat 2 and he can have 1. Maximum 1 for the whole week. I'm very stingy and protective of that little fur ball. Anyway, so we went to the food bank today. They didn't do too bad. Of course, like I said, the pricing was like $40, for the sausages were $7 each. The Salisbury steaks were $3.50 each, the Stofers. And then the cheapest items I bought were $1.09 for Moppy's little dog food treats. I actually bought him treats for once. Pampered little pooch. Let me, I'm going to grab me a cup of milk to talk to you guys with. So I went up to the store, and as I was in the store, as you all know, Chloe does the shopping, and I'll use this one. This one's going to have to be used up sooner or later anyways, right? So by July 25th, they gave us some fresh milk for once, too, Chloe.
Cool.
2% though. I don't like 2. But it's free milk, so I can't complain till we get some more. I like to make sure the food.
Hey, Alexa, stop.
Food bank milk gets drank first.
Yeah.
So then, they gave us some carrots, and they gave us some pistachios, and they gave us a lot of canned goods. Oh, and look what they gave us from the food bank. Fresh, organic halibut. Zoe's probably shocked. Look at this. Halibut. A pound each of halibut. Oh, Chloe, I'm getting my halibut. She's going to have her piece of halibut. We're going to be 1/2 a can for a little bit. Put that on a cream sauce, and I'm happy as hell.
Yeah, that'll be good.
See, we got the skin. Can you believe that? I mean, this is awesome. Halibut. Of course, halibut, as everyone knows, is expensive as hell. What are those?
With these?
Yeah.
Italian sausages.
Oh, they don't look like
Brats.
Italian sausages. Oh, well,
Brats. Why do you think I'm making garlic bread with it? I'm doing an Italian night.
Hey, read in my dates. No dates, so I can chill from. What is new with you? Give me the full tip. I went to the store today. And when I was in line, this was funny. I was in line. Mexican lady's like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. And I'm looking, right? And I didn't say anything. So Lisa, she's the manager. She looks.
Hey, Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
So then Lisa looks at me. looks at the Mexican lady and says, "That's a woman." Oh, I didn't know. And I'm like sitting there quiet, she makes a double take. Finally, the lady gets her groceries. Like, yeah, all right, like a couple cases of ramen and everything else. She actually went back and forth while I was waiting because she was like, "Oh, I need to get this," and then I forgot that. And I'm standing up. Finally, me and Lisa were having a conversation. So finally, when Lisa finally did get, Lisa finally looked at me. She says, "Rita, you never leave your cave." I go, "Yeah, well, I wanted to see about Stouffer's mac and cheese and mostly Salisbury steak." And she's like, "What? Chloe can't find it?" Chloe claims you guys don't carry it. Then Lisa looks at me and she says, "I'm going to have words with that girl." I said, "Why?" "Because the girl can just come to one of us and we can find her the dang stuff she's looking for. She doesn't have to sit there on the phone being like, 'Yeah, they don't have it.'" And literally, Lisa was like, we lose business because Chloe, could be Chloe doesn't want me eating the damn stuff either. And then on top of this, Chloe tells me today, right? She comes back from food bank. She's like, "I gotta go out." So she runs out, right? Comes back and she's like, "Guess what?" And I'm like, "What?" "There's this lady." I said, "By the way, last night I passed out." She says, "Yeah, I know you had like 4 beers, but you just went to sleep soundly like a baby." So she's like, "What is it?" "What's with the sandwiches?" "Oh, my friend, when I went down to the store yesterday, brought me a bag of sandwiches." It's like they run a coffee shop. So these sandwiches they sell are like sandwiches for lunch where they just prep them at home and then bring them in to sell. So there's like this bag, right? This bag. And so inside there's these sandwiches. See, they're like wrapped up like in like a pita bread or some cheese and stuff, like this. Flatbread or whatever. So I was like, what's the sandwich? Oh, and then there's like this frozen pizza thing, right? And she's like, "Oh, that was yesterday's stuff, and the lady gave it to me, but she wants me to help prep the next batch." So I said to Chloe, "Oh, really? Oh, yeah, she's what is it called? A recovered borderline personality, so you can trust her." And I said, "Really?" Because I'm kind of wary of people, right? "Well, they did give us $40. And, I went over because she said in an email there was a note or something. I was like, whatever. Playing my game, and then, the good Lord started nagging me. "Papa, you're nerd to get out." And I'm like, whatever. So I went out, and looked around, couldn't find any little Smokies, couldn't find any of this, couldn't find any better cheddars, The only aisle I think that was completely stripped was, I think, the booze aisle, because I went down the booze aisle twice. There were some wines and the chip aisle. Everything else was fully stocked. So unless someone has a problem with supply and demand, the only things that were left were the booze aisle and the chips. Oh, and a few different types of meats, like like bacon and a couple others. But everything else was well stocked. I went in there and I couldn't believe it. I could have took probably 50 Salisbury steak dinners and filled this freezer up and been happy for the entire month. So I went to the store, and on the way, right? Out, I looked at Lisa and I said, "Oh, yeah, there's some hobos around here." And she said, "Hobos?" "Yeah, they're pushing carts complaining about mopping." She said, "Well, if the sheriff shows up, I'll take care of it. We don't have any problems with service dogs, especially Moppy. Nothing." So they picked up some guy for my birthday's August 9th, yes. Well, even if he does, he's going to basically be subpoenaed. Trust me, the prophet's already spoken. They're going to fucking nail his ass, I bet. Yeah, the booze and the chips were gone. I think it's because of that, the party thing. But, to me, I was just there to analyze the first story. The second story I didn't get to today. I thought Chloe was going to waddle over there, but I think Chloe was actually waiting for me to not fall over either. I mean, literally, Chloe's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." You know. I mean, my neighbor looked at me and she's like, "Oh, hi, Rita." I'm like, "Hi. Those shows are really good." And I'm like, "Great. What are you getting? You better take good care of that little munchkin." I'm like, let me show you what I got him. I think it's somewhere around. Where's those canine trees?
Oh, they're out there.
Yeah. I'm trying to turn around. I can't find something. Oh, here we go. This is the open bag. Where's the other unopened bag? Anyways, I bought these.
Oh, here's another one here too.
Yeah, hold on. Give them to me. Yeah. Let me show them. So, when I was at the store, I picked up 2 of these bags. $1.09. Say $1.09. Yeah. Produced in Topeka. So, no, you don't get any more. You've earned your keep today. You can earn your keep tomorrow by going out tomorrow. These are for later. Yeah, so I got these little canine carry-out treats for him. Of course, he gets them when he gets them. He don't get them tonight. You already had 5 treats tonight. Oh, look at that. He thinks he's a hungry. Well, what was that? A starving Marvin. So, basically these people are at the store, right? I call them hobos because they look like hobos. They're like, yeah, anyways, there's a dog in the store. Oh, and get this, right? I got a funny story for you. So the other day I was outside, right, getting the mail. And this guy sitting there and he goes, yeah, so anyways, all I had to do was call in the doctor to sign off that I needed a 2-bedroom because I needed a wheelchair. And then I called in another doctor to give me a wheelchair so I don't have to walk out to get my smoke. Even though it hurts to walk a bit, I don't want to walk anymore. So they gave me he was saying it was like a $30,000 power chair. I'm sitting here, he's bragging to the neighbors, right? And the neighbors and the repairman's daughter's listening. And I'm sitting there and I'm shaking my head. The repair lady goes, like, you have a doctor's letter for treadmill, which is fine, but I call him Hobo upstairs too. Hobo's like, oh yeah, conned and I steal and I connive and And then she asked me, do you hear any banging? Yeah, I hear him. And I'm like, Hobo's using his power chair. I mean, literally. And then,
That's all he talks about anymore is using his chair now.
Hobos, yeah. Hobo's like a bum, yeah. And I call them hobos because they look like bums. Pushing carts, calling on 911. I mean, literally, you wouldn't believe the shit I've heard on the scanner the last 3 days. I mean, this evening, right before I got the video to work, you wouldn't believe what I heard. Yeah, the serial number for gun number 1. They did a weapons raid in some guy's house. I don't know if it was a restraining order or whatnot, but they literally were calling the serial numbers out on the scanner. And I'm like, Ruger. Repeat that? Yeah, repeat it. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to do anything with it. I can run it through my own shit. But then the guy turns around and said there's a database for all firearms in the state. So any weapon sold in the state, there's a database for it. They literally admitted it over the air scanning. It's like they don't get, remember the Second Amendment shall not be infringed. You will not basically have a license. I mean, literally, the guy basically turned around and said, where was this purchased? Oh, that one was purchased in Oregon. That one was purchased in Oregon. This one was purchased in Idaho. I mean, literally, I'm sitting there going, turn it up. I need Yeah. Well, let me just show you what Mopulates. Because you're here, Zoe, I will do this. One more. What do you think, Chloe? One more?
Yeah.
Mop. Let's get you a T-bone. T-bone.
This is just to show off what he does, the dance.
She already knows the dance.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's cute seeing him do it.
Here. Dance. All right, you earned it.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Here, let me do this for you real quick.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, just put that on high convert.
You're putting it on the floor.
Well, the guy upstairs is a con man. My neighbor across the way is at the store, right? She's in a frozen food aisle. I'm pushing the cart, right? And I'm like, she's like, hey, Rita, how are you? And I go, oh, yeah, I'm good. She's like, yeah, that's all you're going to say? Those shows are really great that you're providing me. I'm sitting there going, dude, you look a little different. Is it me? Am I going blind or something? Did you change something? I mean, this doesn't look like you. Oh, it's me. I'm just out shopping. She's like, I can give you a ride home. I'm like, no, the good Lord's demanding I walk. She's like, do you really believe you're God's prophet? Well, yeah. I predicted the last presidential election and things in the outcome. I'm predicting this one to be a blue wave. By the way, Zoe says it might be true. She says the way things are pissed off, they're not focused on the recession. By the way, did you notice prices are going down in the recession right now? And Biden, by the way, the news is Biden went to talk to the oil boys over in the Middle East. Looks like we're going to be getting a deal on oil to get our oil down. So if oil goes down, groceries go down. It's a win-win situation. And the Republicans didn't do jack shit. Hungry hippo living next door to the... Did you hear that? No, did you hear what Zoe said?
What is it?
Okay. Chelsea's using our internet. Trisha's using our streaming service.
Uh-huh.
We're living next doors to the Connors.
Yes.
Do you get the joke?
Uh-uh.
Connors.
Yeah, the cons.
Connors. Put the Connors together and you get Connors, right? Like last name. Means con man. You're living next to the Connors.
I think about Terminator. Sean Connor. Sarah Connor.
So did you see that? Too cute with the Moppy gig. Moppy's got a gig going. Look at him. Look at him. You don't see it, but do you see what he's doing? Hold on. See, hold on. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that face. See? You see him? Right there? He's like trying to mooch some food from Chloe now. You see that? Look at that. You guys are getting a good show tonight. I tell you. Look at Chloe.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, babe.
See, I moved the camera down so they could view Moppy. Here, let me just get out of the way for a second so you can see Moppy fully. And tonight, I am, what was that one? Narrator Smurf. And tonight, we're watching Moppy sitting in the kitchen looking for a handout.
Moppy Smurf. What about Moppy Smurf? The Smurf dog.
He's got that tail wagging. He's trying to work that gig for you, Chloe.
Moppy
I'm going to move the camera back there. You guys seen enough of Moppy the Mooch.
We gave you treats. We gave you treats, Moppy. Okay.
All right, so anyways, so what I want to talk about is, well, you asked about my birthday. It's August 9th. I've updated my wish list again. Of course, I was going to add something to it tonight, by the way, something special. I got it updated, so I'll send you a link on Instagram, see what you think of the new list. Here we go. I was looking for one of these the other day. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. I'll add that to the box. Maybe one of these, too.
Click on the other side now.
Oh, I want one of those. Yeah, I want one of those, too.
Butter seats down below.
Oh, yeah, that one looks awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just, like, seeing some cool stuff I want to open.
Yeah, they're worried about an economy that's being fixed right now.
Yeah, it looks like it's looking pretty damn good, you know. I think it's basically really pissing off people. Oh, by the way, another news article. Miss Zoe is my cousin Dinky messaged me, and my cousin Dinky messaged me. Doesn't seem she's angry, but she's busy apparently. It's summertime, but she also had to talk about again her new little poots that they purchased. I think they spent a couple $1,000s in a new Chihuahua, and they're like talking about baby Tara and all this stuff. I was like, what the hell is a baby Tara? And she's like, yeah, it's a baby Tara. It's not a baby Tara. That's a baby Tara. So I finally looked at it. I was like, what the hell is that? And Dinky, oh, that's a Dinky. You know how Dinky is. She's like, oh, well, that's a Chihuahua. And I'm like, oh, yeah, the best dogs in the world are the Shih Tzus. Fortunately, as you know, that ended the conversation again because I think sometimes some people, in my opinion, are set strong on certain issues. Like, for example, they're set in their ways. And I think me, basically being who I am, rubbed them the wrong way when it comes to telling them it's a blue wave. I mean, I don't think that they think the recession's going to sink the Democratic Party, but right now it's looking like the Republicans are sinking it literally. And I'm not for either party. I'm just basically forecasting through God. And if God tells me he's changing course, he's going to let me know, and I'll let you guys know. But currently, there's a whole bunch of crap coming down the pipe. There's a whole bunch of crap coming down the pipe.
Most of the endorsed candidates that Trump endorsed are behind in the polls.
Yeah, and also I heard rumors. Zoe, this is just rumors right now. I got to confirm from God. God said it's we're in July, so you got August, September, October, 3 months. And I don't want little Miss Cookie Bot. That's what I'm calling her, Cooking Bot, because I am Cooking Bot. I am cooking my dinner. Cooking Bot in the back there to squabble, but rumor has it, and I'm not forecasting this right now, but it looks like, Zoe, that Beto might win the Texas governorship, which really sink Texas really bad. But you know what? The way it's looking, I mean, it's coming into a narrow race, and so hopefully, it gets investigated sooner or later, but still, I wanted to share that with you all. If you if you're interested, I can't forecast everything. God won't give it to me, but right now the polls are looking really tight in Texas. And a lot of people are really, really pissed. They want their abortion rights back, and they don't want to be put up. And another thing it looks like is Ohio might go freaking blue too, due to the fact that Ohio, Chloe doesn't know this, who wants to punish the doctor in Indiana for giving the 10-year-old an abortion. 10-year-old was raped. What are we supposed to do? Turn around and say, I'm sorry, honey, you're going to have that baby? She's 10. Her life shouldn't be snatched away at 10 years old because some dirtbag.
Yeah, and then Sammy's right next, like, what about the unborn child's childhood? You took that away from them.
And I also heard a lot of different negativities, but a lot of things are basically like perverted. Okay, my list should be done currently. I'm just skimming through it to make sure I have everything added. Hopefully there's not 500,000 pages. No, we're good. All right, I'm going to send you guys the link. Zoe can go look at it. I want to see what Zoe's opinion is of the list. I've updated it again. Let's see. I want send list to others. I'll just share it right here. View only. Copy link. I got to send a copy to my cousin, sister Teddy tonight. Here you go. Well, yeah, exactly. We do need new blood. There you go. COVID on the rising, California reinstate mask mandate. I think we're going to basically see a lot of stuff happening, but also another thing that really upset, it really flipped the entire Republican Party around. And I got to share this with you. It's something I noticed. Let me get another cup of milk. Sent you the link, Zoe. My sister, Teddy. What the fuck is YouTube asking me this time? Who cares? All right, there. YouTube's like, oh yeah, you need it. I don't need. All right, so go. All right, here you go. If this doesn't work, I will send it one other way. And she's got Yahoo, so it's probably picking it up. So what I'm gonna do is, she has AOL, so it's like, you got mail. All right, so let me go over to the list here and see how it works. Invite by email. Let me see this. Okay, so apparently it ain't going to work. So I guess I'm going to have to figure this out. So apparently, unless I open up one of my email clients, which I haven't updated lately. Yeah. Well, I'll just send her an email later about that. That should be fine. Anyways. Hey, Eggs. So Higgins probably wants to hear the whole story too at the grocery store. See if that oven off? Yep. A little toasty in here tonight. Let me get my milk. There we go. So I went to the store today, Higgins. Good Lord told me to get off my butt and go, so we did. By the way, the economy looks like it's pretty solidified when it comes to groceries. Did I mention 70% of the grocery store had sales? So everything was on sale. The only thing I think it was worthless is the sausages I bought. Oh, great. So my email client opened up there. Figures. Let me see. Yeah, so, whatever. Just look. I hate that. Look, dismissed all this crap. Excuse me for a second. No. Later. In 1 month. Leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. There. Yeah, so dismiss. So apparently my internet my email thing. All right, so I haven't checked that. Look, hide anyways. Just look, I don't give two shits. Can we close this? No. So apparently because I haven't used my email client in a while, it just keeps popping up crap like And what year is it? 2016? You gotta be kidding me. Just snooze it all. Snooze all. Dismiss all. Is there a button I can basically push? Turn off all notifications. Fucking son of a bitch. All I want is email notification. Yeah. So I got another email. $20 off this order, which by the way, I was joking with Um, Zoe, she was talking about, oh, your birthday's this day. Yeah, well, my birthday's this day, and yeah, the prices where I was at today, most of them were down. I mean, literally, you can get 2 packs of brats for $8. You can get 2 family-sized bags of chips for $6. Mm. I mean, our grocery stores prices are pretty good, but it's not bad. And by the way, gas went down like 70 or 80 cents a gallon so far. So whatever Biden's doing, the gas prices are going down slowly. They're trickling down. You know. So, when I went past the gas station today, I couldn't believe the price of gas, It was like, instead of being like $5 or what was it? It was $7 for diesel and like $6.59 for, or no, $6.89, or it was like five five $5.98 for regular gas, and it was like a little over $7 for diesel. Now it's like $4.25 for a gallon of gas, and diesel's like $5.04 a gallon for diesel. So you can see they're basically doing what they can. And that's something I wanted to share with you also. So what do you think of that, Zoe? Higgins can complain because Higgins had to put his boot up some pharmacist's ass the other day because she couldn't get his meds filled. Apparently, she told him to come back the next day, and he wasted $5 of gas just to get there. Higgins, can I just say something? Let me put it to you this way, Higgs. In 1982, gas was like 70 cents a gallon. So, old man Higgins, we're not going to see 70 cents a gallon for gas ever again. Hell, we're not going to see a nickel a gallon for gas like when my great grandmother was around. So quit dreaming about it. If it's cheaper there right now, be happy, be blessed. If you just want to complain because your price is a little higher, then I don't know what to tell you, man. But the pricing here is going down, and the fuel docks is leveled out with the same as the fuel docks also low the same as the car pumps. Well, technically, I can be up for another hour for you, sweetheart. That's the thing. I'm only here because I came in to give you guys the updates. I mean, it might be another 3 days. Besides, you got a private trainer, so. And besides that, I haven't seen a birthday present yet from Higgins. Anyways, I know it's 11 there, so you probably need to shower. But anyways, unless we get some yeah, tackle boxes are good. Some fishing gear is good. I put some tackle boxes in there, fishing gear. The scanners, I still want that scanner. I keep joking with Higgins, old boy, but the scanner. You know. I also put in some cameras, the Fujifilm cameras, and the Polaroid. Cameras are dead. That's Higgins' answer. Hi, I'm Higgins. Cameras are dead. Hmm. Can't get that one, so. I usually turn around and I told my dad, yeah, you see, I heard the whole story from Higgins last night in an email. Yeah, Hig Bob was like, you have to stand up for yourself. Really? Really? I mean, I stood up today. I basically sat around and went to the store, and then I looked around town while waiting for Chloe to go run to the house to get my debit card. While I was out, I was like, oh, look. Oh, wow. This will be good for the YouTube channel tonight. Thing was fully packed, but some stuff are expensive. The frozen meals are going up because people don't want to cook. That's the thing. People want the frozen foods delivered. By the way, I was looking for something the other day. I complained, and Chloe's like, "You don't complain." I'm like, "I will complain." You see, I like Schwann's, right? They do grocery delivery. I've gotten so used to having grocery delivered that I like my meals delivered. Anyway, beef and pork meals. So I'm looking for. There's meatloaf. They got meatloaf at least. Salisbury steak. So basically, I was looking for Salisbury steak, and they didn't have Salisbury steak. And I was like, I want meals. And they're like, no, you don't. I was like, I want meals. And Salisbury steaks, American, they don't basically do that. So you have to look and see if it's skillets or whatever. Oh, here we go. Pot pies, yes. Yeah, I was looking at the Marie Callender pot pies, those huge ones. And Chloe's like, Marie Callender's is a discriminating piece of crap. You don't want their pot pies. And I was thinking to myself, the Marie Callender pot pies are pretty huge, man. Huge chicken pot pie. I mean, those things, literally, I could go up there and try one of those. Those things are huge. I don't think the reason I got them that often was my father-in-law basically used to get, or my stepdad Roy would get them when I worked with him. Problem is those things are huge, right? The problem is, I think it's the filling it is, I used to say, I remember one time my dad paid, it was like $5 for a Marie Callender pot pie, like one of those large ones. And I came in, and I was like, what's special this time? And the store's like, oh, we got 10 of these chicken pot pies, the little banquets. $5 for 10. I'll take the 10. Old man sitting there. And at the time, I worked, so, the old man went to his house, and he calls me and says, oh, I got the pot pies. I got the Marie Callender. One day we did the same thing, right? Yeah, I had this like portable stove, right? And it had like a little oven, where you can cook like 2 pot pies at a time. And I had a cooler, right? The old man wanted his pot pies for him and his daughter. His daughter's blind retarded. So I cooked pot pies. He set it up, and then I did some more. And then eventually, I got around. We were working really late. So I kept the stove going, I had like stove going, and I'd get down periodically. And eventually, I had to pull out the second stove because, I was like, I'm hungry for dinner. So, eventually, I had to juggle everything, roof, and do the cooking and everything. By the time I got done, right? He was like scarfed down like 4 big pot pies, and I'm like, I cooked like 4 of my small ones, and that was just fine for me. And he's like, those are tiny. They were only $5 for 10 of them. Well, these ones are more filling. Well, if you want to pay that kind of money, go for it. I always went quantity over quality, anyways. But I tried his banquet, his Marie calendar twice, I think, and I'm telling you, it was pretty nasty. Stouffer's pot pies. I haven't tried those yet. No. Why do you need to pay for personal trainer? That's the thing. You don't look fat. You don't look overweight, Zoe. I mean, literally, you're paying someone money. I mean, it's your money. I'm not going to nag you how you spend your money, but I mean, you look like for your age, you look really well. I mean, why would you need to go do push-ups and everything? I mean, what, you want to be a bodybuilder? I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, you're writing a book. You already got a lot of expenses coming out to get your book published. I mean, why put any more unless you're wealthy or whatever. What the hell are they looking for now? Higgins, I would like to just say, would you please shut up for once about the salt? You sit here and you preach as a preacher that salt is bad, but look at you. You know what? I'm gonna, hold on. Sorry, Zoe, I gotta do this. All right. He's called down the thunder now. He's getting it. Son of a bitch. There you go, Higgs. All right. Serving container 6. 1 link. Total fat of 1 better cheddar, 27%. So that's 54% of your daily intake of fat when you eat 2 at a time. Saturated fat, 32% per link, 64% saturated fats. Cholesterol, 28% of your daily intake of cholesterol. Sodium, 53%. No, 54% of your daily intake for 2 better cheddars is sodium. Total carbohydrates, 2%. So, what were you saying about the... What were you saying, Higgins, about better cheddars? Oh, no, you were talking about the sodium in that is pretty damn high, the chicken pot pies. Well, so is better cheddars, but you don't see me complaining about you eating it. How many did you buy this week? 6, 7, 8 packages? 10, 12, 40 or 50 still in your freezer? I wonder. Do I need to do my thing again? I'm looking up the pot pie that she's talking about real quick. Let me use the toilet. I got something to say. I don't see the pot pies here. Stouffer's must not make it anymore. I see the chili bowl mac and the classic meatball stuff, but nothing for because I really wanted you recommended, but I want to try the Sal steak again. I haven't had that in years. See if it's still good. So far, the only ones that can beat it is the Hungry Man and the family side. There it is. See, I wanted to get the large size, but they don't have the large size. So I had to make my own version of family size by buying more Stouffer's for it. So there's pizza and there's this. I don't see any pot pies missing. They must have got rid of the Stouffer. Oh, here it is. White meat chicken pot pie, white meat chicken pot pie, large size. Ooh. Oh, I beg to differ then. Of course, couldn't find that Schwan, so. Yeah, that's it. Higgins says, "Ooh, the salt." Hold on, I'm gonna use that. The salt is really bad in those foods. The pop pot. Hey, so Higgins wants to sit there and complain about salt intake. He should be thinking about his sodium, in that thing. Yeah, well, you see, Higgins sits there and he says, "Oh, I eat two, and that's all I eat all day." Bull crap. Oatmeal sometimes. He eats peanut butter. Hell, the other day he was telling me to get, which reminds me, I need to freeze this before Chloe lets it go to waste. There we go. I'm gonna freeze these real quick. You know what these are? Shrimp and fish. The other day I went to the store. Chloe went to the store. I went to the store. And as I was at the store, they had a deal. Fill the box up, right? Fish and chips. Now here it is. I found it, everyone. I can do my thing now that I want to do. Okay. Yeah, is there any more milk? I should lay off on the milk for now. Yeah, I should. Might bore me out if I have any more milk. All right, let me just get my dip. I haven't had but 2 pinches today, anyways. All right. Just the other can? Where the fuck did my other can go? Yeah. Come on, Mop, tell me. I'm not telling you about payment. You know my job. I get payment, you get dip. Oh, fine, I'll look into my purse. Which, by the way, as a woman, I use a purse. And this is my purse. See? It's a $500 Davidoff Echo, which Davidoff makes cigars. So, what crap's in here anyways? I don't remember. Ah, there's my dip. See? Okay. So, anyways, I'm sorry, I got my captain's cat on, Admiral's cat on. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let me get it right. Do. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to pay our final respects to Higgins Jones, who ate too many better cheddars and passed away at a ripe old age of 57. He ate so many better cheddars. That's the only thing he was on his brain was better cheddars. Got to refill the better cheddar batteries. Now we have to say, be careful of your salt intake and those what we call sausage hearts. Without it, you'll end up like Higgins. All right, turn them into a better cheddar. Now, Grandpa Waxman can go and fall over next too, and then she's got another job. No, I don't have the Fraggle Rock song. Sorry. I did watch the Muppets though, or not the Muppets. The Smurfs. They had like 2 live action. Holy crap. I gotta tell Chloe that. See? Good news. More news coming up. So, Zoe, my birthday's coming up. I found some decent scanners on eBay I wanted to talk about, you know. Yes, it's reporting a fire. Kids set a fire on next to the skate park and dog park. They set a fire. Policemen and UMass Gar fire is going out there to take care of it. It's probably a code 3, which means fire sirens and lights are going to be running because they said a little kid did it. Guess the kid wants to be a pyromaniac growing up. The shit you hear on that. I mean, earlier I heard a weapons raid where they went and did the serial numbers on the scanner. This is why I'm basically saying I need a bigger one. I need a professional one. And yet, it costs money to get one programmed. That's the thing. Now, I programmed, by the way, so Zoe can see this. I know Zoe's wanting to see it. You haven't seen it, have you, Zoe? Here, let me show you. See? I need one that can be plugged in at all times. This one's sucking up batteries, okay? 4 batteries every 24 hours. But, anyways, I programmed this myself. All the codes are in for the county. So, basically, the police channel's running at constant right now. I mean, I've never heard so much shit over a fucking weekend. A guy squawking at crows. Mental health advisory. I mean, this thing is just going off the hook today. So this is the gift my husband gave me in 2007. I found a couple on eBay that I can program easy, the Radio Shack brands. I've tried to convince Higgins, jokingly, with all his gift cards. I'll show you the one that I'm interested in on eBay directly here. See if it will fit. It's not eBay, Amazon. Because I might be able to program it myself. There is others, but if I can program this, I think I can probably program the other one without needing a computer because it's set for. So each scanner you get is set to specific areas. For example, if I had a portable one like this one could be the mobile one I take with me everywhere. Whereas if I got a smaller scanner that fit in my pocket, that could be there for designed for like racing and stuff. I was going to look up scanners anyways tonight, but I'll explain what I mean so you guys can understand. But I need to move the other scanners up above my wish list anyways. Here we go. So the first scanner I want, there's 3, is approximately $500. I don't have that kind of cash. I do have enough to buy the $200 because we're in an analog system, which means, and this is trunking. So basically this is up all analog. All digital is, I can't pick digital up because I don't have a digital scanner and they cost a lot of money. So right now, because our county is still analog, I can actually use that. Okay, so my wish list is being the top of the list. So there's 2. The second one is a digital that I was recommended, that you need a computer to program, and they say without it you can't program it, but that's the second one. The third one is this is the one that I want. It plugged into my house, it's like $200. I don't know if I can program it, but that's what I wish I had. And I don't know if I can program it or not, but that would be awesome because that would just come in handy for running constantly without batteries, and it works perfectly. I did find a couple on eBay. Like I said, let me share with you the ones on eBay because there's a couple on eBay that's really cool, which reminds me I should check out a couple websites real quick. All right, so let's go over to eBay real quick. I have the stuff saved. So basically, this one here, there's four. This one here, this place here will sell me the scanner, but they want to program it. So unless I program this myself, the Bearcat. See, the one Higgins thinks is so cool is the Bearcat BCD 996P2. That's really cool. Thing is, Higgins, if you have $400+ and you got time to program it, go for it. I ain't stopping you. I already know what I need for my area. Yours is digital anyway. Your county, I already looked up all 3 counties. Problem is, are you going to use it? Because if you're not going to use it, it's not going to be good. So let me go back to my watch list. I got 3 notifications. So let's look at my notifications. So this one here wants $60 and this one wants $50. So basically, I want to share with you my wish list, my watch list, I should say. So this one is, like I said, the 15X. That's what I was shooting for myself. Because the 15X would do me good for probably. They say the county won't go digital for another 5 to 20 years. So if that's the case, we won't need to worry about, And if it ever did, I can always go and buy digital too. But anyways, let me just look at portable scanners real quick. So my list is this. There's a this one here is a 300 channel trunk tracker. This is like just a basic trunk tracker, which means it's got first trunking, analog, and it's $50. I was looking at that, but I was also looking at other ones. There's the hold on. Then there's this one, brand new one here. I don't know if it comes with batteries or not. That's what I was looking at. Does this come with rechargeable battery? This one they're offering. This is $30, but they want you to bid. And then there's $50 for this one. $50 or $100 for this. I don't know what happened to the other one. Oh, there it is. And then, then there's 90 for this, 175 for this, 60 for this. These are all new, by the way, older models, but they're analog. So I chose these ones particularly because of price. In my price range, but I haven't bought one yet because I'm buying batteries like crazy and I can't find a plug for this so far. So I'm thinking for if I can find something that is like $50 that I could use for my birthday that can plug it right into the wall, I can have one running constant. Because I really do enjoy it from night, So, there's one for 65, 75, 60 again. And that, but I need to find out. Many of these have a battery. Do you have any batteries? You can make best offers too, but and then I found this one here is not bad if you want open boxes. Some guy basically has like 2 for $85, and then there's one for 100. I don't know what it is, but I hear Whistler is another scanner brand that you need to program yourself. So, okay, so here we go. So let's look. This one here is compact portable, $50. I just wish they showed if there was, let's see. Does this come with rechargeable batteries? They should show something here. Features, that's it. Features. I'm not messaging someone for that yet. There we go. This will tell me. Low battery indicator. So apparently this guy's got a brand new one, but he ain't telling you if it comes with batteries or not. And this is a $30, but this one's brand new. He wants it to get to as high as possible. This one's $50 again. I can buy it now. This one is 100, 90, 175. That one's way, way older. It's like 1990. This one is $60. Again, this is not bad. And it's an older model, but it's compact, so I can just fit in my pocket. And I can take it with me when I go with headphones. I would have loved to have been watching, hearing what's going on. And this one's just a basic trunk tracker. They want 65. That's an older model. Then there's that one. Again, it's 75, 60. There's a compact. 300 channel means you can save 300 channels of scanners. So each scanner can be used for different things. A lot of people use the smaller scanners for the railroad. So if you live near a railroad, you'll get a lot of entertainment out of that alone, hearing the trains moving. That's something that, I really encourage someone like Zoe, if she's interested in other entertainment since she's from Chicago. Spend like $50 on eBay and buy herself a brand new one in the box. You can literally hear everything. Your city's, I believe, digital, so you ain't going to be picking up anything unless you pay $500 for one. But I'm telling you, I'm truly enjoying it. Okay, so I'm going to go look up the portables real quick here. So I was looking at this one. And the updated version's 130, but they can program it for like $25, and then you get higher one. So like the first three of them are, this is 200, 500, 500. So what I'm looking for is rechargeable batteries. Here you go. So apparently this one doesn't come with rechargeable batteries either. So this is a non-trunking scanner. So, trunking means you can use all three different ones. This one is, again, a non-trunking scanner. And has no... Oh, wait. 2 power options. Battery save, second it turns on, battery low, and built-in charger. So this one is 2 rechargeable batteries. So this one gives you rechargeable batteries. So, but anyways, for $50, I can't complain. I'd like to basically see what $50 gets me, anyways. No, yeah. The neighbor basically messaged me the other day asking about her neighbor upstairs. Apparently, her neighbor was arrested. So the other day, here's the story. Okay. The other day, I'm going to get my dip. So the other day, I'm going to tell you the story. The other day, my neighbor messages me, right? Let's just call her Trish Connor. Trish Connor, right? Because, Zoe says Connor. Artist Connor. So Trish contacts me. Oh, did you hear the news about Lacey, her neighbor? I said, oh, yeah, I did. I have all the intel on it. She says, well, I could tell you all about it, Rita. I mean, I saw everything. I said, yeah, I know. And I said, but I have the intel. So, traffic stop. So, Trish turns around and she says, what intel do you have that I don't? So I took a picture of my scanner. She says, oh my God, that must be a hoot. I said, it is. It's like one of the best entertainment purchases you can get until they change the thing over to digital. This thing's like riding freaking funniness. You don't need alcohol when you freaking listen to one of these. These things basically keep you entertained for hours. I mean, literally, I can play my game. I can stop and Chloe goes, why are you stopping the game? Yeah, we're going over to the resource center. We're going to talk to them. I mean, you should have seen it. My advocate's sitting there, right? She's like, oh, no, the sheriff wasn't here, Rita. I was on the phone the other day with that. The sheriff isn't here. The director is friends of mine. The director said, oh, the sheriff was here. How did Rita know? Probably Rita knows everything. I got a scanner. Mine uses AA batteries. See, so far it cost me $25 for these. This will power me up for 4 days. So other batteries come in. See, 4 days, AA's. So this was like $25 for 16. So it would cost me approximately, let's see, 4 times 10 is 40. So 12 days of battery was cost me about $12 just per for 12 days. So it would cost me about $40 a month to run a scanner just on pure batteries, And Sister Pee Wee, she's like, you need to buy batteries. But no one told me buy rechargeables either. Trying to get a hold of a charging station and a picks up more than 911 dispatch, picks up fire, EMS, picks up the harbor, picks up the there. That should be fine. Basically, it picks up everything. Picks up even the harbor master, like the sheriff does things, boats and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So basically, the county is analog because the county won't go digital. So technically, there's 3 counties. There's Whatcom, Skagit, or Whatcom, San Juan, and Skagit that are still all analog, and they're not changing. They haven't changed in years. The reason they don't want to change is they have their own reasons for it, but at least they're transparent. Fortunately, that would mean that if it went digital tomorrow, I would have to get a digital scanner, okay, before my birthday. But currently, they're not talking digital anyways. There's no money. The county and the pandemic is draining so much with everyone's jobs and boats lost and everything else. I mean, look, the police had to bring in like 6 boats today that were broke down in the Salish Sea. That's San Juan's water department. I mean, literally, they just spent. Basically, what's going on is they turned around and they have no money because apparently they spent like $9 million, Zoe, on a new fire tug. So we got a fire tug out here for boats for on fire tug. Triple it's yeah. Well, if you're, let me look up something for you, Zoe. You're in Chicago, so I want to check something real quick. Okay, we go over to. Oh, that guy just basically let him off. You see, all right. All right, so damn it. I gotta make a joke for it. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm ready to make the joke now. How do you spell car? Car won't go. Chicken in the car. That's how you spell Chicago. All right. There you go. All right. So, oh shit. Uh, all right. Do you want the good news or the bad news, Zoe? I'll give you the news now. I'll read it to you, Zoe. No, this is actually worse. Okay, so I just checked your county. Since you live in Chicago, and I'm not going to basically figure out where in Chicago you are because of personal and privacy issues, even though we're friends on Instagram, and I am always protective of people's privacy and security. And plus the fact that I love all people, including you. And you have two problems with your city. So let me just read them to you. Chicago. Chicago is a purely encrypted city. Encryption means frequencies in your area are completely and thoroughly blocked and not listenable. Partial encryption, example, SWAT team, FBI, narcotics, etc. Use most areas of partial encryption. However, Chicago's got full encryption. 100% of Pennsylvania State Police are encrypted. Use few areas in the U.S. have. Few areas except for 3% of the United States is full encryption. There are no scanners available that can monitor encryption, even in the city of Chicago. There are no tricky loopholes to work around full encryption. If your area has partial or full encryptions, there's still plenty of monitorable frequencies, but you're not going to be monitoring EMS, fire, or SWAT, etc., Because your city is high in crime, it is fully 100%. And then it says right here in the bottom, breaking encryption codes is a federal offense. I didn't know it was a federal offense. Now I know. That's why those guys tell me this. So, there you go. That's your bad news. Yeah, it's full encryption in Cook County, basically. They're basically on encryption, which means no one can listen in. They don't want anyone to hear in Chicago. Now, in Seattle, you can listen because it's not full encryption. It's full digital. Some of the bigger cities are like New York and stuff, they still use it. But analog, you see, if you have analog, you get analog and then you have a digital scanner, you can pick up many things. I mean, let me just tell you what I understand, okay? So let me give you an example, okay? Talking about a portable scanner, okay? Small one like I have. But let's just say you want a pocket size one, okay? So let's just say you go with this one, right? This is a basic non-trunking scanner. Now you could say, oh, what's a non-basic trunking scanner going to do for me? I'm trying to explain it to you. So basically what it is, right? All right, so here's what it has, okay? So, for example, you buy a scanner, right? Basically, you have search and etc. But what if you want to basically go into whatever, right? Well, let me just say there's 10 setup channels already for it. Okay. So for example, you go get the BCT 12125AT, right? Right here. What it is it's basically what they call the scanner for the transpo scanner. Basically what it means is you take the transpo scanner, right? And you could sit there and pay $130 for an analog. You say, oh, well, it ain't gonna work. I'm in a digital area. It will work. Thing is, you'll be monitoring the railroads, the ferry systems, if you have ferries. You can monitor the subway if you have a subway. You can monitor NASCAR, they're still analog. You can even monitor the airplanes, mil-spec and non-mil-spec. Most mil-spec and non-mil-spec are commercial, non-commercial, small airports are all analog. And if that isn't good enough for you, you can even monitor the ham radio channels, the citizen band channels, the marine band channel, the air band channel for air. I mean, literally, let's just put it to you this way. A 125 TX or a 75 ATX. I'll get you to show you the $50 eBay jobby real quick. For example, let me just get the something. I'm done with the better cheddar thing, right? So basically, that 120. Did I post the 120? I think yeah, I did. Okay, so let's just show you the eBay jobby real quick. Okay, so for example, you buy 300 channel scanner, right? 2 models before the 125, right? You could sit there and say, oh, well, I don't understand. I'll explain it. Higgins, I don't think, understands. And if he does, Higgins is more technological advanced than me, but I love radios. So, all right. So, for example, let's just say there's a bid now. Let's just go to buy it now for one, right? Let's just choose one. All right. There's a $50 jobby coming up, right? All right. So, it went up to 60, I guess. Huh. That sucks. Thought there was one that was like buy it now for 50 or something. That's bid. So I guess someone's bidding on it. I don't know. Oh, here we go. All right. New condition estate and box, right? All right. So here we go. So for example, here's this $50 jobby, right? Now say you buy one of these to take with you everywhere. It's $50 jobby, right? So what you do is simple. You basically buy it for transportation listing. For transportation listening. That's right. You just turn it on and listen to transportation. You see where I'm going with this? Damn fucking Chloe and her. There we go. So basically, you listen to. So, okay. You know what? What the fuck is keeping this fun? This is a fucking bag is the problem. That I'm gonna fucking squeeze that bag in there like this. Hope that fucker doesn't pop out again and start to wonder if the fucking seal's going. Can't even get a decent glass of water. Alright, so let's just finish this, shall we? So, $50 jobby on Amazon or eBay will get more use out of it than you think of. You can sit there and say, oh, well, I need a digital because you don't need a digital unless you want. And then you got to make sure. That's the fucking problem, and I'm gonna fucking remove it right now. Fucking freezer's defrosting faster and faster, and we don't know why. Yeah, you know what? That should fucking fix the problem. Now, can I have my glass of water? There. So basically what it is it's a transportation scanner. Basically it can pick up anything analog that use it. Most scanners still use analog because you can get a lot out of it for railroads. railroads, airplanes, airports, buses, transportation grids. No, well, this section, it's usually filled. It's almost full anyway, so just threw it in there. Yeah, basically, Zoe's probably left for a shower, but basically, the scanner is a portable. By the way, Higgins, you've seen the $50 eBay Jobby. What do you think? It's brand new. I've been looking at new ones. Oh, well, I don't know what to think. So my thing was, is what do you think? Pocket size one, yeah. Look, Higgins, you're a smart ass. You know that? You are literally a smart ass. Anyways, hopefully I fixed the freezer. All right, so basically, Higgins, I'm gonna email you anyways because I got something to do anyways, real quick. Let me go and email you because I really need to get your opinion on something anyways. So I'm going to go to here. I'll go to email real quick. What's this? All right, whatever. All right. So this one's buy it now. Yeah, I'm gonna just send you a couple links. Thanks. Links. All right, so I'm gonna open up some of these. I want to get your opinion, anyways, Higgins, and let me know what you think. Because I really was thinking of buying something for my birthday, but I don't want to pay so much money either. But you, on the other hand, never giving you any opinion. You're like, eBay for people's junk. Well, maybe. Need to fix the squelch. I mean, I love this. I mean, literally, I've heard so much entertainment and it ain't even funny, Okay, here you go, Higgs. Yeah, but the problem is are you going to look? Do you think I want to spend $103, Higgins? My birthday's coming up, so technically the only way I'm buying one for my birthday is dirt cheap if I buy one. The thing is you, brother Higgins, sit there and always spew stuff. $103, right? Might be a good $103 for you, brother, but what am I gonna do with I mean, first of all, I can program a Radio Shack scanner because I've had practice, but a Uniden, I don't know anything about Uniden. So technically, I was looking at buying one brand new. For $30, 30 to 50. But currently, I'm still sending you links. I mean, so, the thing is I'm not trying to mooch. I'm trying to do some research for myself. And yes, the 125 is on my list, but I don't want to part with that kind of money right now. I would like something that's cheaper. Something that will be used for years before they switch to digital. I'm still sending out the links. Got 4 left. And I'm sending it all in one go, so I don't have to resend them to you, Higgs. Yeah, hold on. I have to finish up here, Higgs. I keep going back and forth. Okay. So I'm down to 2. I guess 2 left. 1. Yes, but Uniden, the thing is most of the ones that I'm looking at are still under warranty due to the fact that they're brand new, as long as it is an open box. I mean, look, my Radio Shack one never needed warranty, okay? Works just fine. Yeah. But you say, oh, well, there's no warranty. Look, the problem is let me tell you what it is. They're making scanners more and more complicated. Since I already read the Radio Shack manual and everything else, I know how to program this. But because certain ones, Higgins, are harder to program, they're telling you now to let me throw these in there too. They're telling you now, or me or whoever, to program it by having someone program it for you at a price of $70. So I could buy a new scanner, have someone pay $70 to do it. It's out the door. It's $250, which isn't bad in my opinion, but still, that's $250. Because they say, oh, you need a computer to program it, and this one's a little more complicated, and all right, almost done. I'm gonna email it to you in probably 1 minute, give or take. All right, there we go. Done and done. So yeah, well, the problem is you have to pay between $40 and $70 or more for the programming key. That's the thing. Have you ever been? Let me put it this way, Higgins. Have you been to the radio forum? Huh? I have. The radio forum turns around. There you go, Higgins. Email sent. The radio forum turns around and says newer scanners require you to program it by a computer. And if you don't, you will have a hell of a time doing it. Now, the digital ones, you have to use a digital thing like this here, right? The this one here says up to 2 counties, $45 or $30 for 1 county. Choose AC adapter, $12. Choose software. You can do Arc CD or Arc download, still $18. Choose desktop mount. Choose carry case. Choose earpiece. Choose batteries. So they're like talking about choosing everything to customize your scanner. Same goes with the 125. Choose programming up to 4 counties, $75 total. 3 counties, 60. 2 counties, $45, $30. Choose your AC adapter. Choose your software. Again, you either get a download or a flash drive, and then you got to program it. Single bat antennas, etc., etc., etc. So in the end, it might be $103, but unless you know how to literally single-handedly program it yourself. I mean, look, I had to literally get scanner codes for counties that are in my county that are analog. And because they're analog, I got it done. But you sit there and say, oh, well, if you have the code, it's easy peasy. Yeah, if you're a Higgins. But the problem is you have 1,000 channels, you know. So you think it's easy peasy, but it isn't, because you got to basically manual. It could take people up to a year to program some. I mean, literally, they say you need some of these scanners. You need the digital ones, unless you pay the $500 and it's programmed for you. You got to do all the programming yourself. No, I don't flash motherboards. I don't use USB flash drives. I don't use any of those. I just basically plug and play, Higgins. That's how connected I am. I'm not a computer nerd. I just want the computer to play my games, and that's it. But when it comes to scanners, that takes a lot of dedicacy. I mean, literally, just think you turn it on, $103. Yes, I know it's $103. I know this. But do you think I want to part with $103? The reason I was choosing $50, Higgins, is because the $50 jobby would be easier to program once I know the Uniden scanners, the last model before the 125. If I can master the 75X, I can master the 125. Then I won't need to have anyone program my damn scanner. I can do it myself. And look, the Radio Shack ones that I showed you, I could program them myself. I mean, literally, I know how to program Radio Shack. It's not a problem. The problem I'm talking about is Uniden. I don't know anything about Uniden. The $50 is a toy. I can spend $50 for a video game, or I can spend $50 and learn how to program a Uniden scanner myself. You see the point? You're like, oh, well, you need to pay $50. You can pay. Look, Higgins, my brother, I love you dearly. But I'm not a bloody mooch, okay? My birthday's coming up. I have to make a decision on what I'm buying myself. No one's going to buy me anything. I know this. Pee Wee already bought me my birthday present early, and I love Pee Wee dearly. But my thing is I want to do something for myself. And to do this, $50 for a brand new in-the-box scanner would be easier than paying $103, which I don't have, you see. I mean, I just spent $40 in groceries and 3 packages of sausages made with chicken. 2 packages were nasty. A chicken Gouda sausage, and what was it, in Andules? Or was it the Applewood? It was the Applewood smoked one. Like organic chicken sausage. I'm telling you, those things were the worst sausages I've ever had. I wouldn't even put them in my gumbo. Look, it's a long night, long day. Eventually, I'm going to want to. Higgins. I don't want to buy one. Do you understand me? I don't want to buy one. You see where I'm going with this? I'm here to help people get on Social Security. Here to help everything. But when it comes to me buying something, I don't want to buy it. Thing is, it has no practical purpose. My husband lost my 128 gig zip drive, or my flash drive. After that, I stopped even caring for his flash drives. I used to have one. My flash drive meant the world to me, but supposedly Chloe lost it. And before you ask anyone who's watching this still, yes, I want to get this. So, my husband bought me this. It's a briefcase. It's about a $900 briefcase, brand new, with tags still on it and everything. It's called $900 briefcase, combination and everything. And I keep documents and stuff in there. I don't know if my flash drive's in here. You know, I had an idea earlier, but I had a flash drive in here a long time ago. I just don't know where it went. That's why I decided to pull this out for a second to look. I don't even go into these records anymore. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, my Amtrak thing's in here. That's cool. What's this? Yeah. What is this? Yeah. Oh, well. This is that stuff from the hospital a long time ago, I tell you. My hospital records. And then there's fly fishing info. Yeah, there's where my fly fishing info was. I was wondering where that went. Yeah, so I had my flash drive somewhere a long time ago in here. I just don't know where it went. Here we go. The Amtrak menu they gave me. I used to take this with me when I traveled to Portland. Pretty damn fun, too. Kept my documents in here and stuff. What I got here anyways? What was I working on? Oh, yeah, the Berkeys. That's what I was working on. Berkeys! And this and this. Oh, this stuff is backwards. Let's just look it over. Dude, that stuff is like 400. Yeah, this is like what, 2000 and... I don't know. Oh, yeah, 2015 Humvee. So, oh, here's the death certificate of my husband. Hmm. Been so long, you know. It's So I was working at fly fishing. It was all my notes and stuff while I was traveling, and so that's what I was working on. Interesting. See, you learn something new every time you open something up, you know? Yeah. I'll go through this stuff later. And, you know, Higgins, sometimes I wonder if you're an old man that grumps too much. You know? I hear you sit there and you're like, oh yeah, and then you're like, oh, they're great, blah, 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 and then yada, 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 and then and my schedule here, Amtrak schedule. So yeah, I used to take this all over. You know, I missed this too. My briefcase. What other crap is in here? Oh yeah, the organs hospital and letters. What was this, anyways? I'm curious. Is this the one where they tried to involuntary me? What's this, anyways? Yeah, who knows this? No. Yeah. Okay, that was that one. That was that one. Yeah, that was the invol. And then the next day I walked. That night I walked out. They didn't. Yeah, that was the invol time. Yeah, they didn't get me. You know what? I'm basically still. Anyways, yeah. There we go. No, I said the USB flash drive can. I don't remember what it said. I'm not gonna go look it up again. Oh, the ATX 125, I believe, said they can you can get a. You know, they'll send you the program on a flash drive, but it's like $50 or more. If you want to have the, you know, you can pay less money to have them program it for you, or you can get the program to do it yourself. But again, unless you know the computer program, that is not including. Let me go look it up because you know sometimes I wonder about you know. Let me look. Look, Higgins, we can go round and round and round till the cows come home. Okay. My problem is I would like to do stuff soon. Okay. So let me turn my volume up on my headphones so no one hears it. Okay. So, all right. So the digital one that we were talking about requires. So they'll give you the flash drive for either $40 or like $70 for the digital, or you can download the basic stuff. But the flash, you know. And then if you want the subscription, you can get an additional subscription that will help you with programming it for another $30. See? So it's pretty much not free. Free. The only one that is worth the money is apparently the $500 Jobby, the one I was telling you about, due to the fact that it has a memory card that's preloaded with the entire United States All you gotta do is push a button, it's done. Yeah, right here. Otherwise, you can have someone program it for you, but now this one here, the one that I want, the $100 and some one is this one here. I'm just looking at that program setup. This one is $40 to program it. To get the software, you're paying again 36 to 63. That's flash drive is more. Yeah, and then if you need a manual, they'll charge you $27 for an easy read manual. Then if you want your DMR upgrades, you gotta pay $75. And then your NXDN upgrades, you need to pay another $75. Then your Pro Voice upgrade is another $75. So technically, when you get done, so basically it's like choose your programming. You can have 8 counties on the current scanner that I'm looking for, the $200 one. Then you have the choose the software, which is 36 to 63. And then you have the added subscription, and then base antenna. They can rock it up to $95 for a wideband. Then you get the mobile antenna. Then you get the GPS receiver if you want to do that. Then you get the programming. Then you get the manual, which is $27, and then the cross quick reference guide, which is $7. So basically, they're just milking you for every little piece. So what I was trying to tell you was, you can go through that. That's just that one place. Then you guys got the guy. There's this one for $184.90. You're like, oh, you're gonna buy that one for 100, and yeah, well, I'm looking at the $100 and some one now. You were gonna tell Uncle Higgins to shut up, weren't you? Yeah. No, I would never tell Higgins to shut up. But I am working, so look, I want to shop. I don't need to fucking look up the zip codes. Okay. So basically, that's that one place. So basically, they nickel and dime you. This one here, they just give you, it's like $75, $75. So basically, it's this one here uses a triple trunking digital. Fortunately, to get updated, you need the right programs. So is this the? Oh, here it is. Okay. So basically, this one here is like $199. With you, there's a la carte for everything else. I'd like to pay $199 out the door without, but they're saying, well, you need to have programming for it. I'll go over to the forum in a second to see what they were saying about the programming of the. They were also telling me, okay, here's the one here that's all digital. It picks up analog too, and it's got all the county's codes. And so basically, it says view to upgrade keys. So to get the Pro Voice and the so it's 75. So basically, United's charging 75, 75, and 75 if you want to unlock the keys, just to listen through other areas. And that's not like for that one. And then this one, same thing, 75, 75, and 75 for the unlock keys. And then this one, the $185 one, just giving me speaker and program thing, And it says expert programming. But if you want the United's GPS device, you pay $100 more. And then, hold on, then the one that you were talking about, the $500 Jobby, this doesn't give you anything. It doesn't give you, this one here says you can, $105, and that one there, you program yourself. And then this one, yeah, well, there you have it. So each one's trying to rip you off somehow, or happy-go-lucky. Yeah. So $185 ain't bad. And then they were programming. Programming's gonna cost. Oh, here it is. $75 for the first county. So second county. is an additional 35. So that's what it is. So unless I know how to program it. So it's like 180. Yeah, well, Higgins. So Higgins says, I wouldn't buy anything used. Well, that's you, Higgins. I bought plenty of stuff new on eBay. Bought a game that's worth like way too much money now. Guy found out how much it was worth after he sold it to me and he pissed off. Look, I already showed you what I wanted on Amazon. Do I gotta show you again? I gotta go back to my list real quick, Higgins. You know the $112 one, $104. That's on my list too. But I also want the Bearcat 15X. Oh yeah, I know what it was. Let me just explain what the 15X was. Hold on a sec. Hey, where the hell did the other one go? Damn son of a bitch! Don't tell me it didn't get fucking popped up there. Hold on a sec. All right. All right. So this is on the top of the list. This one's 103. Okay. Let me move this to the top of the list. All right. So let's just refresh so I don't have to go so far down. Okay. So this one here is the one I'm looking at, Higgins. I'll just show you the link again. And then I will share the link with this. Look, if you want to pay $42, go for it. Tell me how it works because I ain't paying $42 for something that looks like junk. Anyways, let me get to the last one, dude. Here, it says there, PC programmable. Which reminds me, I should freaking find out. There, let me look up something though. This guy's complaining. Don't listen to anything Radio Reference says because the only thing that picked you up is the local cab company. No weather. That's funny. Anyways, yeah, it's $104. Yep. Mm-hmm. Look, if you want to basically buy a $42 scanner, go for it, Higgs. I personally don't want to spend $42 for a scanner. You know this. Oh, yeah, I was going to read you that thingy on the radio, right? Yeah. All right, let me show you what it says, all right? You might find this to be funny. So, basically, radio reference. So, this guy says here, this guy works for a scanner company, right, Higgs? He says, for your location, I would skip the 15X because one day it'll go digital and you'll be screwed, right? With the 15X. Thing is my scanner's been working. I've lived here 4 years and it's been freaking this way for 4 years. Two top groups on the system for Washington State ferries. I don't see any problems with simulcasting here. So he's saying if I want to listen to the ferries conversing with each other, I need to pay $500 for a digital scanner, right? Then he says, I believe in the one that Higgins wants, programmed, which is free. However, because you're probably incompetent, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I'd recommend paying money and then paying more money and paying more money and hiring someone like me to program it for you. That's exactly what he said. So this one says here, unless there are simulcast issues, your only options base stations. Receives digital but requires full programming. Number two, receives digital database already programmed, so easy to start scanning. Highly configurable if you pay $500. Features with the Sentinel software, which I like a lot, are directly to the scanner itself. Three, the home control. Otherwise, you don't want to buy this. Then they're trying to sell me. Then the guy turned around and told me I have a great weekend. And so he said, so they're basically saying they need me to pay money to program it. Yeah, well, you know what? Look, if I could program a Radio Shack, and I could buy a brand new Radio Shack in the box, even though you called it junk. I'm Higgins. I'm cheap. It's junk. Then maybe I will buy one on eBay. I mean, look, I've had good luck on eBay. Yeah. Is the glass half full or half empty? That's the question, Higgins. Look, everyone is trying to tell me. I went to eBay, or I went to Amazon Marketplace. I don't know which questions I asked. I don't even know where to find the Amazon questions anymore. I think it was this one, right? It wouldn't even let me see my question. Beginner. So this one's Uniden says we can help you program your scanner out of the box if you contact us. So this one says you need to pay money for a professional to program it for you before it leaves the store. And so this one here said it's collecting dust. Yeah. So you see that's what it is. Almost done. I'm just looking over the notes. All right, so I'm good. Yeah, well, that might be easy peasy for some people, but for me, it depends. You got to choose a scanner, and that's what I'm trying to do, Higgins. Let me put it to you this way, Higgins, old boy. I'm getting tired, okay? I want to go game for a bit. Before I go game a bit, I'd like to explain to you. So, when I call you on the phone next, you'd understand what I'm talking about, Higgins. Is you sit there because you're a computer nerd and you say, oh, yes, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe. Well, let me ask you this. This isn't about programming, it's about which one to choose. No, I'm not a bank. I got to choose wisely. And I need something that has a plug so I don't run down batteries. In the next 12 days, I'll be running out of batteries again, which means I need to pay another $25. And Trying to get a hold of rechargeable batteries right now is like trying to find a needle in a haystack that I can actually work without overcooking or exploding batteries. You see where I'm going with this? So before I go spend money on anything, which I'm not, I need to know which one to get. What do you think? I gave you the ideas of the used ones, but you think used ain't good. It's time for me to relax, I think. Okay. So, look. It doesn't matter anymore. Hmm. Uh, Higgins. The model of scanner I have is hard to find a plug, an OEC, OMC, or whatever. So I'm doing my best. And by the way, aren't you supposed to be sleeping? And this guy is saying he's hungry. That's his net and his time for food. Yeah, and what's the secret he wants to tell you, huh? That he's hungry? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Hey. Hey. Look how beautiful he is, Higgs. That's a squirmy squirms for he's hungry. Hold on. All right, shed a pop. Yoink. You're not going to. There. You're not going to get away from the Mamo, are you? Huh? Uh, yeah. What's up, huh? You want some exercise, huh? We'll get you set up tomorrow. Yeah, okay, whatever. They don't make them. Higgins, why aren't you asleep? I mean, I came on to give you guys an update and to give you things that could help with prepping and talk about eBay as an option for prepping. And yet again, look, I'm sorry to say this to you, Higgs, but I need to put you to bed. And I need to go and game before I fall asleep myself. I got maybe an hour left till bedtime. So I might as well utilize my time to play a game. And then I'm done for the night. I mean, I've been here for 2 hours and expect Zoe to be here anyways. Great. What else is new? Oh, come on, people. Look, I'm sorry, everyone. There's two people. An old man Higgins is talking about better cheddars made with alfalfa. And Bun Bun's eating. That's why he's got his back turned. And frankly, I've been up. I've been almost here for 2.5 hours. So I will be on sooner or later for another update when I get around to the grocery store update for the second grocery store. In the meantime, Higgins, if you're not going to go to bed, I will at least email you to get your opinions on a few things. And that means the scanners. I mean, thing is I got a program on myself. That's why I'm basically asking questions. Amy toot at you now. He's eating. His food's in there. He's eating. He ain't tooting at you. Toot at you. Come on. So are you gonna toot? Are you gonna toot, huh? He ain't gonna toot. See. Anyways, Higgins. My point I'm saying is I have my tablet. I will email you. Okay. Oh, are you doing your mom thing tomorrow? Because if you are, I'd like to know so I don't call you while you're at your mom's having dinner. Ugh. I don't know why I'm so thirsty all of a sudden. Oh yeah, Chloe got me a candy bar somewhere too. Well, fine. Call me or contact me when you get back from your mom dinner thing. But you know what? While you're still up, make sure to keep the email open for me, okay? And we can discuss this scanner thing more. For the rest of you out there, what else was I going to say? I need to check something. Well, hold on. Alexa, how many days until August 9th?
August 9th is in 24 days.
There you go. 24 days, peeps. 24 days. Hold on. I want to ask them. Alexa, how many days until my birthday?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, when's my birthday?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, birthdays celebrated this month.
Waste. So I asked and she doesn't know. There you go. Look, it's 24 days from now, okay? It's good to go. It's really good to go. But anyways, I got some work to do, so on my game. So you, Higgins, can yeah, you can email me. From now until my birthday, everyone, I will be posting my Amazon birthday list to each of the descriptions. So if anyone wants to look over anything or whatever, feel free to. No pressure. I'm gonna check my bank balance, make sure I'm good. I had this bad feeling I got hacked today. My bank card was stolen. You know, I'm very paranoid. I mean, I didn't even know how to use it at the grocery store, The grocery store was packed today too, so someone could have tried to skim me. But you know what? I was using that paper doodad too, the thing that protects my card skimmer. Apparently, I don't know how it works. It's paper. Higgins is the nerd in the family, so Higgins should be like, "Oh, yeah, the skimmer paper doesn't work." Oh yeah, reminds me. Where'd my card go, anyways? Yeah. So, anyways, I had this bad feeling my card was pilched on the way home. It's like your balance is zero. Yeah, I mean, I was literally in a panic going home, because of the zero balance, and nope. Here we go. So that's what I have left. So I gotta get 3 items. I don't know where my card went. We'll keep this thing. Oh, hey Bob's. I just gotta find my purse. I usually don't use my purse. Anyways, okay, so my wallet's here, my hat's here, my card's here. All right then, we're good to go. So, because it's late in the month, or getting to the end of the month, how many days do we have till the end? I'm gonna count something anyway, so let's just look at this. There we go. There we go. Pubs. So 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 days left to the month. All right. Guess 18 days is good enough. And those cheese sausages suck. Look. I don't know. You see, this is here's the card. See? See, here it is. See, RFID blocker. It's paper, apparently. See? I don't know anything about the thread. All I know is it's called Eagle Creek. See? Doesn't say anything else on it. Just says Eagle Creek. Put your card in here. See? Anyways. Higgins, we can email back and forth now. I gotta go. Peeps. You have a wonderful evening, everyone. Like I said, check out scanners, check out everything else. I will be posting in my edit. I'm working on spring right now. So what was I gonna say, guys? See, I lost my train of thought with Higgins. So basically, Higgins, you have the scanners. I gave you the list. I can send you a quick list of my wish list currently, which I will. And what I'll do is the top of the list has the scanners. You can go through them and let me know what your opinion is. Besides the $112 one's perfect. I'm sending you the other stuff. You said it's junk, but I'm also sending you the wish list just in case, because besides scanners, there's other things in it. The scanners, I'm still pondering. Fortunately, I'm not wanting to, buy a lot. I mean, I'm gonna end up buying probably $30 batteries this month for that scanner. I'm just enjoying it so much. Actually, I could probably send you just the links real quick to the scanners. I'd like to get out of here eventually. I should send you the other links too. You know what? I might do that. I might send you the entire links to it real quick. It shouldn't take too long. All right. So I'll do Amazon first, then followed by the other one so I can get out of here in a timely manner, of course. You already said, your is not good for that. It's junk. All right, so let's just get this done real quick because Higgins is an awesome computer nerd, by the way, and brother. If anyone knows something and can talk me out of something, it's Higgins. Of course, Higgins didn't tell me, or, the whole card thing. Oh, by the way, Higgins, I have something to share with you before we go. So let me tell you the story while I finish this email for you, okay? So I was talking to Dad the other day, Mr. Cheapskate. And Dad and I were talking about the streaming services. I wanted to cancel it because I have the Connors, and then I have the Connors, and then I have the Connors, right? Yeah. Anyways, out of love, I was gonna do your advice, save $150 a month, 130, right? So then I tell Dad what the banks have done, how they gave my card up, right? He said, "Oh, that's been in place for years." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, if you have a magazine subscription, they'll just go and ask for a new card. If you're dead and the card's still active, they'll just take the money anyway." So he says, unless you go and destroy the master thing, which, So what I did was I turned around and I allowed certain channels to fail. And then I complained to the bank, and the bank said, "Well, we gave your card because we thought you wanted the services still." Well, where I came in there, I put my foot down and said, "No, I wanted the money for my own programs, And, they were like, "Oh, well, we're sorry, we didn't know that, So I got mad. And I finally just said, enough's enough, And that was it. I wasn't going to tolerate that much crap anymore, because of it. All right, so I'll just do these. This will be the easiest way to do these websites real quick. So then Dad turns around and says, "Oh, you shouldn't be mad, And if you wanted to get rid of it, you could have told me." And I'm not a mooch, I don't understand you, and it's got to be your bipolarism, and maybe you're mentally ill, and I'm sitting there thinking, you son of a bitch, you don't turn it against me because of it. Yeah, I mean, he's a nice guy and everything. It's just like, well, I didn't need to tell you because I didn't think you needed to know. And I'm sitting there going, am I missing something here? Oh no, you're great. Okay, so the ones over here, I'm gonna leave a note with the email too, real quick. So basically, so you can understand at the bottom. The links will be on the top, but I think you'll find this to be more interesting because you're Brother Higgins, so you know this anyways. All right, so I guess I have to. Okay, so Dad, says, "Oh, I should have told you, but you shouldn't be angry, and you don't want it to. You were generous to give it to people. You have a good heart. You shouldn't just take it away out of anger." And I'm like, yeah, my feelings, Higgs. I was just like furious at Dad. I was like, "You son of a bitch, you piece of crap. You're telling me that I need, quote unquote, to be generous, which I am, and yet." I'm not getting any advice. So the other night, right, I was on the phone with him, and I said, "Hey, Dad, did you take a look at that eBay link I sent?" "No, no, I'm not doing email for 3 or 4 days. I just don't want to." Well, I love Dad anyway to look at it, but still to have him turn around and say, "Well, it's not worth his time." And then he says, "Besides that, you have a good gold heart, and everything works out for the best." And I'm sitting there thinking, rich son of a bitch like you, Dad. And he's just like, well, it isn't that bad, right? I'm almost on Higgs. I mean, literally, I told him, I don't want to basically have people sit there. I mean, it's like the girl tonight. I'm in the grocery store, Higgs. I forgot to tell you the whole grocery store incident. I got sidetracked yet again, so I better do that while I finish your email. So I'm in the grocery store. And there's people on their phones calling dispatch. I didn't get the info. And they're like, oh, there's a dog in the store. I'm walking around, close like I gotta go pee. So I'm walking around getting stuff, looking for Stouffer's Salisbury steak. Because you know me, I like Salisbury steak. And Chloe made homemade recently that sucked balls. You don't put ketchup. You don't put ketchup. You don't put ketchup. You don't put Worcestershire sauce or mustard in it. Now you can sit there and say, "Oh well, was it yummy?" Do you think it was yummy? Because that combination was not yummy. I still got 4 left in the fridge. It cost me like $40 just for the fucking ingredients, including the Wagyu beef hamburgers. I'm telling you, okay, I got 4 tabs left open for you, Higgs. So I'm at the store, right? And I'm walking around, and Chloe's doing her thing, and I was like, "Oh look, my dinners! I was looking for these." Well, as you know, God pushed me to the store to get some stuff, so I was like, "Okay." So I'm at the store. I walked up there, had to stop several times. Police were coming and going, stopping. "Hey, Rita, how you doing?" On the way up, look for for my card. She kept yelling and screaming at me, saying, "Fuck you! You cost me my grocery store run." And I'm like, "Dude, you got faster legs than me. I have a cane." So she ran home and, you know, got my card and then came back and then, you know, then then we got to the store, and I was like, okay, how much is this going to cost me, So I was shopping, and I tried these sausages, thinking, oh, these look good. No. I don't know about you, but someone who thinks that they can get away with a... Okay, I'm going to leave the notes now. I'm just giving notes on the matter. And where is it? All right, so I'm sending this off. Higgins now. Just hit send. There we go. So then, as I was getting through the checkout, this lady kept going back and forth. Finally, this lady could tell I was upset. And the lady glanced over at me and then looked again and took a third look. I had a mask on. I wasn't going in. She had no mask on. So she looked at me and I'm like, and she's like, yeah, I'm a little plumpy. And then she didn't recognize me. And I was like, so finally I said, and she's like, oh, hey, Chloe, how's Rita? And Chloe didn't say anything. Finally, Chloe's like, what's wrong with you today? It must be on your body. All right, ma'am. Do you have everything? You found everything okay? I looked at her and I go, yeah. Moppy says hi. Now, I said Fuzzball says hi. And she looks over and she says, oh, no, it's Moppy. Because, I said, you're more happy to see Moppy than me, So, but I came in there, But the thing is those chicken sausages are nasty. Yeah. Because he thinks I have a gold heart. I mean, look, my neighbor, okay, you want to know what my neighbor did the other day? My neighbor finds out I have a scanner. My neighbor knows I'm going to be buying another scanner so I can have two scanners running in the house, right? She thinks I'm generously going to give her my husband's scanner he gave me because he bought it for me as a present. It's like, you don't need a fucking scanner. You're too fucking nosy as it is. I only have the scanner set up and programmed so I know if they come into our house. Well, that and the apartment complex. She wants to know everything. Is there go down in the scanner? Yeah, someone's weapons are stripped. The weapons. They didn't say what happened to the owner. You see? And yet, some neighbors don't need to know that info. Me? I'm using it as a tool. I don't go chase ambulances. I don't go and say, oh, yeah, that guy had his weapons right. I mean, literally, before I even got online, the weapons raid was already done. So you guys wouldn't have heard them calling over the serial numbers, which was registered in the state's weapons database. Apparently, if you listened on the scanner, they didn't want to say it, but there's a weapons database. Anyone who owns or sells guns, it's going through a database. But anyways, the old man turns around and says, oh, I can give you like $20 for your scanner program. He called it Scanner Project. Yet I didn't ask for 20 for my birthday. I didn't ask anything. Then my neighbor offered me 50 while I was having tobacco trouble. But as soon as I got paid 3 days later, she basically reneged and said, oh, you got money? I'm good now. And yet she says to me, oh, I'm so worried about the, what was it she was worried about? The streaming service, And then my sister messaged me and she's like, oh, Peacock's not working. So apparently, he offered like $20 for my scanner project, but he thinks I should just waste more money in batteries too. So, well, that's what it is. That's how it is. But, anyways, Peeps, I've been doing this for a long time. Higgins, just email me if you're going to be up a little longer before you go to sleep. You'll probably get up about dinner time, anyways, tomorrow, anyways, to get washed up for your dinner with your mom. So, it's already like 2 in the morning there, brother. I, on the other hand, have spent enough time. But, my sister Teddy messaged and was like, oh, Peacock is disrupted. I was like, yeah, whatever. I haven't used Peacock in a while, but I only use them for cart. And every time you get disrupted, they basically disable your watch list, so you have to start from scratch again. So I'm heading out. He won't do it because he basically thinks he's too cheap. I mean, let me put it this way, Higgs. Your old dad gets to eat out 3 days a week by his Catholic friend who's wealthy. Dad doesn't want to lift a finger. So the other day, Dad finally says, oh, yeah, I went to dinner with Gary. I'm like, good for you. I paid for once. I nearly almost choked on a bagel when he said that. I was like, what? He's like, I paid for once. Gary let me. I mean, that's how funny the old dad is. It's like, Gary. Well, I gave you the list, and I gave you the notes in the bottom. So start going through it when you can. Email me when you get tired. I'm trying to put you to sleep, Higgins. This might just put you to sleep, the work I gave you. But in the meantime, I am going to log off. I will have my tablet near me on my games if you want to, Macabre. You come in the weirdest times, Mac. I mean, literally, I was just about to zip out of here. I did a update on grocery stores. I did an update on scanners. I did an update on everything. By the way, top of the evening. I mean, literally, I want to get to my game before I was going to drink a gallon of Pepsi just to stay awake. I don't even know. Do I have any Pepsi left, Higgins? I think I got maybe some mini cans left. I don't know. Last time I checked, I haven't even checked pricing from Amazon on my buy it program again. I was gonna look into buying some more Pepsi. So far I've had 2 breakfasts or something. I don't know. Coffee went up again $3. Holy shit! The cheese crackers went through the fucking roof. Okay, Pepsi went up another $3 for a 12-pack. Or no, a 10-pack. Those minis. Yeah, have you noticed you can only get the fucking minis? Okay. Mac and cheese went up. That mac and cheese went down. That soup went up again, $4 a case. That went up. Damn. Everything that I'm buying went up $4 to $6 more. Just be careful, peeps. We don't know if it's going to be a pandemic, a recession. Well, I was going to be on tomorrow evening. I was planning sometime tomorrow after I get back from the store. I got to go to one store tomorrow. Might take a leisurely walk down to the harbor. I don't know. I'll be on tomorrow or the next day. Just click look, Mac. I'm around. Look for the bell notification. Click it. When you click the bell notification, it'll give you updates of when I'm online, and it will. You click that ding bell button. It will tell you. You hit the subscribe and the bell button together. It will tell you, Mac, when I am on. It'll email you. Usually it emails. Look, if you want to ask something, ask Higgins now. I'm not leaving now, so just ask Higgins now. He's still here. Yes, I saw the invisible thing. Look, I'm gonna do a dip, okay? You guys want to shoot the shit? Go for it. I gotta empty my bladder anyways. No offense, Mac. I gotta run anyways and use the toilet because I drank too much water. That's what happens when you exercise outside for once. You burn off more calories than burning it inside on a treadmill. So basically, I'm going to be here until Higgins decides to go to bed. Higgins, would you answer Mac's question so we can get out of here eventually? Look, Higgins is right there, man. Just ask the question so I can get out of here. Oh, damn. I guess I'm going to be skipping my game tonight again. Let's just get it over with, all right? So whatever it is, just ask. Then we can all get out of here in a timely manner. Let's see. All right. Look, no, yeah. What is the question? Look, I want a game, okay, but I'm here to cater to people. So why don't you ask what the story is and we'll get it over with. Are you talking about the one with the freaking Joe Gill? I mean, come on. If that's why you're here, just ask it, spit it out. I mean, literally, the faster you spit it out, the faster I can get on with my life. I mean, literally, there's two things on my mind: scanners and my video game. Without my scanner, it's my video. Without my video game, it's into the bed I go. But because it's late, I figured I would give you guys a chance. Now, Higgins and I were just wrapping up things anyways, but I, on the other hand, well, yeah, great. I'm Joe Gill. All right. Mm. No. I just love I could just go through this and then do this. Go to the bottom, click on 240 views, and then I'll pull up it. And then you go best match to the lowest. Shipping and lowest price first. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of other like bid on it. They won't even let you buy it outright, you know. Higgins is probably saying, she's added in scanners. I'm looking around. Some of these are Higgins, they're all junk on eBay. You got a great deal on eBay, actually, Higgins. Over the last, since 2002, I've gotten 66 positives. My account's been always positive, and then when that failed. What about they're like $200-300, and they're like, use $200 or $300. It's like, I'll pay $200 for a unit in brand new, but the cheaper, the better. You know, people. My brother and I used to make a joke. You know, back in the old days. El Cheapo, El Cheapo. Oh, he knew how to make me laugh when he did that. He always did that voice, El Cheapo. Now look, we're almost in our 40s. Oh yeah. You told me that. The only story I had, remember, was you were with us, Higgs, when it came to Joe Gill. Remember that? Look, Higgins is the one there. I basically got drunk. Okay, here's the story, all right, Mac, from my point of view. I went to bed. On the floor, passed out on a box of wine. Yes, a box of wine. I woke up. Chloe screaming. I'm emptying my bladder. I look over at the neighbor next door who left her kid home alone. Decided to sleep on top of Chloe. On my bed. Chloe and them did the nasty. Chloe claims she was sexually assaulted. So she's on my bed. While our neighbor is on top of her, passed out from too much booze. I woke up, looked at the floor, and said, "Oh my god!" And then we had to find a way to get her up out of my bed, and then I had to change the sheets and everything. And then Chloe realized that, being a trans woman that she is, she realized she thinks she was sexually assaulted by the lady who was hoping possibly to get pregnant. Well, I wasn't the target because I don't have a male dog along to get someone pregnant. So it turns out Chloe could have been the the Target. Or Chloe did it that. But anyway, look at it, it was in my own bed, all right, in this room. And it made me sick. And after that, I became a hermit. There you go. I've moved on, but it's still painful. Painful as painful can be, I tell you. So, there you have it. Anything else? No? Chloe's incident, I think, was in 2018. It might have been 2019. Might have been 2019 sometime. But after that, I became a hermit. I've seen Chloe do some worse stuff than that. Trust me. Nothing but, Chloe basically was making out with a guy in a grocery store. License plate check. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so there you have it. Hopper is not building a toot. Hopper is chewing on a log piece. I've been through hell many times over, and I'm still here. So there you have it. I remember the Mexican guy, when my husband was trying to live as a girl, came in and tried to assault me and my husband. Eventually, the police officer walked into our apartment, took him in, and that's when the officer told him to get a gun. He was deported like 7 or 8 times. They always found him at the pub crying about whatever it is he's crying about, Trying to remember a year. I think it was 1982. Yeah, it might have been 82. All right, so I was just looking up a couple things. Higgins was complaining about gas prices earlier. I want to say, Higgins, I remember gas as being low in my memory, 77 cents a gallon. Okay, we're never going to get 77 cents a gallon, old man. If everyone paid 77 cents a gallon, the gas would basically be sucked up faster and faster than we can refine it. Maccabee. Higgins not been around 4 years. Sorry to say, Higgins has been around since 2020, so 2 years. Higgins wasn't a moderator by then. Yeah. See, you want to complain about that old man, then basically complain. Oh, I remember what my grandmother got gas at 5. Great grandmother and grandmother. Well, anyways, like I said, Higgins, it's almost 3 a.m. there, brother. You got a dinner to get up to for your mom in the morning, so you might want to get some shut eye. Don't you want to get some sleepy? Or are you more interested in what Hopper is gonna do? Fuck. I always extend it for people, but like I said, I'm a little tired, so trying to get Higgins to bed. That's the thing. Brother Higgins should be sleeping. Don't forget to email me, Higgs, about your thing, you know. I don't even bother looking at this tonight. Anyways, to you all, you're welcome. Higgins, get some rest, man. For the rest of you out there, it's been 3 hours, 8 minutes, so I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, please add, subscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestions, hit the like, subscribe buttons, hold it fun for family, for your dog, your cats, your bunnies, service dog, service bunnies, the bell notification, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscription button, helps with the YouTube algorithm. Bell notification. Thanks for watching, everyone, and stay tuned. Also, if you guys want a non-video version of this, I do also offer podcasts. So you can have a podcast every day on your way to work. If you really want me to spend an hour a day or 2 hours a day, I will fire up my podcast and we'll continue our discussions on podcasts. I can also start a new channel for a podcast too, if that's what you wish. Please just leave suggestions. Nice comments. Nice is all we ask. Thank you, and God bless you in everything you do.